looking at the sector times, what will the Race Boy driver get? It looks to be a yellow sector.
Oh,
Oh no, he just resets. Well, he's given up.
yeah, Jerry.
Wait, hold on, Jerry Paco's cooking too.
Yeah, Jerry having a really good middle sector. He hasn't set a lap time yet, but now up to the line. Is this going to be enough for P1? And oh, SOT goes up to P1 just next to Jerry. So yeah, it's looking pretty competitive at the top, but it looks like SOT is just in another league right now, almost a second ahead of P2.
But he currently got a purple sector too, though. Let's cross our fingers, and he might try to go for SOT 85's pole position right here. Oh, that is a little bit close to the corner cuts there. Hopefully that was not a corner cut right there. Dungeon Fanatics for Alpine, for CAA, for Core Red. He is gonna go across the line now. Can he take it to pole? Yes, it is.
Yeah, Beastava, he has 2 green sectors with the Red Bull, with that special livery looking very nice. But into the front chicane again, he takes that very nicely. He hits the curb at the correct angle and up to the line. He keeps it on the right hand side to take the shortest distance. But is he going to head into the pit lane? No, he isn't. This is a valid lap, it looks like. But now out to the line. Is it going to be a P1 for Beastava? No, it isn't. It's an improvement by only 1 position. Yeah, let's go back to Dungeon. Dungeon, 26.5 second sector.
Relatively good.
Yeah, yellow sector 2 for Dungeon. But yeah, through the final chicane, he keeps it nice and tight. He gets the power down nice and early there. But now up the hill, now flat out up to the line, deploying all the ERS. Is this going to be an improvement for the current championship leader? Up to the line, and it is an improvement by 0.2 of a second.
Wow! What a lap! And SOT 85 couldn't do anything! So Dungeon Fanatics is your pole sitter in the Japanese Grand Prix, and what a lap that was! And it's lights out and away we go in Saitama, and that was kind of my internet issue right there. But it's still Dungeon Fanatics leading this race, however. Let's see what's going on right here. As Dungeon's already pulling away. SOT 85 from behind. Is he going to lose it? No. But Tax is making a lot of positions. Jerry making positions. Alan also making positions. A lot of them making positions in the first sector. The second sector where you may crash, you may slide. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's gonna be all piled up into the second sector. As we now take a look at the pack right here. One of them going wide. That's not good for your race start. But it's currently Dungeon, from SOT, from Alan, from Tax, from Jerry Paco. This is your current top 5 of the race, as it's still going to be Dungeon in P1. So we will be into the second lap of this race, the Japanese Grand Prix, where it's raining. The weather will definitely change later on, and anything can happen. Lap 1 is done. The second lap begins.
The Aston Martin getting a really good run out of that corner, and he's now side by side with Alan coming into the front chicane, but Whiteside trying to get the switch back on all of them, and yes, he does, as we see him sliding out of the final corner, just trying to get the power down as early as possible, but maybe just stepping a bit too far over the limit. But yeah, there's no DRS currently. Whiteside isn't going to get any assistance right now. He's gonna have to get past the 2 drivers ahead of him by pure pace alone. But the Aston Martin of Ryan, he's having some really good pace at the moment, keeping up with Alan. We haven't seen him this far up in the field on the previous races, but yeah, maybe these wet conditions are proving to be good for him.
And talking about Rayon, he's a driver I haven't seen him able to keep up with these drivers, and and such.
Oh,
And it's
as
pretty
soon as
good,
you say
but
that, he
no.
spins out.
As soon as I say that, okay. But as I was saying, he can actually do that now. But before, he was not able to. So at least he can have a glimpse of his potential. Oh, there's a fight for P6 actually. Let's actually check that out real quick. The big
Yeah,
one as well, four-way.
yeah, we have a huge battle. P6 four-way battle, as you said.
Rain
And
stopped as well.
oh yeah, you're right. We could see a few drivers coming onto the slicks soon. But now, Dungeon or HVSK and Beast, sorry, as oh, HVSK getting a bit of a slide out of that
Ah.
corner. And that's going to allow the Red Bull to get ahead of him. And as well as the Haas of Matt, he's in a really good position so far. But through that corner, he keeps it within track limits and he gets ahead of the Mercedes of HVSK. But Speed in the Red Bull also trying to have a look past them as well.
Wi-Fi
Oh,
struggling.
and Alan as well.
Wi-Fi
Alan,
struggling. He's got 2 cuts.
oh, what's happened to
Oh, what happened
SOT?
to Alan?
SOT is into the pits. Alan, he went on into the pits as well. I think this is maybe a bit too early to go in from the slick tires, but yeah, we're gonna see now.
Oh, check it out.
Dungeon, he's probably gonna go for the overcut, gonna go for the slick tires a bit later. But where does SOT come out? He comes out in P6. Yeah, let's see. Dungeon coming out the final corner. Is he gonna head into pit lane? He's
Oh,
on the
he's
right hand
boxing.
side, and I think he is coming in. Yes, he is. Is his teammate gonna
Don't mess
follow
up your
him in?
entry.
Oh,
Wait, where's Wi-Fi?
oh, Thax almost lost the car on pit
Oh,
entry. YSI coming in.
how about Wi-Fi?
Yeah,
Good entry from
everyone.
Wi-Fi. Good entry from Jerry Payco.
Yeah, but
Oh,
now
Sod
let's right.
85 is now there.
Yeah, let's see. Does SOT come out ahead of Dungeon? We're gonna see now. Dungeon now exiting the pit lane. SOT just behind him, and SOT's lost the lead from pitting on the inters a lap
Wow.
too early. So it looks like Dungeon did make the better strategy call. Into the final chicane, they stay single file. Everyone keeping it nice and tidy, but HVSK might have gone a little bit deep out of the final corner. I think that might have compromised his exit there. They are now side by side coming onto the start finish straight. Do any of them get DRS? HVSK doesn't, Jerry doesn't, but Beast just behind them does. So that's going to give him a bit of an advantage as he hits a bit of a bump coming down the hill. But yeah, oh, what was that? Beast of us spinning out.
Oh. Well, he hits the bump, and that will make us switch in places for the Red Bull. So
Thax, he's on the right hand side. He's going to come into the pit lane. Yes, he is. Dungeon coming in as well. So
entry.
yeah. Oh my god, Wisai losing the car on pit entry, spinning out.
No.
Oh, he's gonna have to reverse into the pit lane. That's gonna lose him so much time. But
That's the worst thing that can happen, and that is going to affect the championship as well.
yeah,
So
that's
that's
gonna
why that is not the best thing to happen.
yeah. But SOT coming out ahead of Thax. He gets the undercut, but it's now gonna be HVSK up into the lead. Maybe he's gonna do the one-stop strategy. Maybe he's gonna stay out until the end of the race. But yeah, he's definitely gonna get overtaken by Dungeon and SOT, but. And Thax probably as well, but let's see. Will HUSK be able to hang on to P4?
But
Yeah, track
yeah,
limit warning for SOT, but he hasn't got a penalty just yet.
just yet is the key word. And that. Oh, and that is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I was about to say that, and now it does happen right before I was about to describe and explain it. And this is extremely going to help in the championship for Alpine right here.
Well, Dungeon is about to do it once again. He's dominated the race here in Japan, and he's dominated the entire season here in these new 2021 cars. He's faced all kind of competitors from YSI to Beastuber and SOT, but he's come out on top of all of them. And Dungeon is the Season 4 Drivers Champion of AWC. and Thax is going to come home in P2 to make it an Alpine 1-2, and that's going to be very interesting in terms of the Constructors' Championship, because SOT is the only Ferrari driver in the top 5 at the moment as he takes the final podium positions, and HVSK and Matt both get the best result for their respective teams, and YSI only finishes in P6. Dungeon had a dominant drive on the way to his first championship, and even though the battle for the driver's title is now over, the battle for the constructor's title is still on, as Alpine are only 3 points ahead of Ferrari, so it's all to play for as we come into the final round of the season.